7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They didn't tell me there was another speed bump. I didn't load the course on my watch. I had to stop, run back to the car, go to a local hotel to borrow their internet, download the map, download the GPX, figure out how to load it onto my watch. It didn't load onto my watch because I was running the course. I figured that, stopped the course, resaved, loaded. Oh, it's all on my watch now. Everything's looking good. Half an hour behind. I was saying at the start, I know I'm gonna forget something, and I'd only find out what it is until, 200 kilometers in. Well, I found now, and there's less than one, so maybe this is good. Hopefully it lasts no problem, and the rest goes smooth. I got up to the sweeps. Still haven't seen any runners, but I'm in the race again. Oh, good times. Catching up to a few people, feel like I'm in the race. I'm trying to keep it easy, but big challenge is that my heart rate is always spiky. I'm getting mega excited, I guess, and just trying to keep it a little easy. But oh, the sun just poked up over the hills, and now everything's lit up and beautiful. There's something. Oh. Wow. Hi, out of the first station, and another thing's gone wrong. I realized I lost my sunglasses.
All right.
Already.
Holy shit.
I know, right? So.
You have another pair?
I do not.
Bummer.
It is.
True?
I do not.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. We'll see what happens, right?
Uh-huh. Could be worse.
It could be worse. Two emergencies so far. I think I got one more in me.
Yep.
And then I'll be solid.
Yeah, you just get them all at once.
Yeah, yeah.
When it rains, of course.
First real climb. Ooh, it's a beaut. I'm really finding it hard to find my pace whenever I'm moving, whether walking, but when I start to run, then I start breathing really hard and my heart rate starts going up. So doing a lot of run walks, even though it's been only 4 hours in, like, it does not feel like the time that I should be doing that, but I'm just gonna try not to think about it. Maybe you just need a little warm-up time. And there certainly is a lot of urging to shake it out and bounce back. So in the meantime, just enjoying the scenery. Even this road is really pretty. So yeah, it's been a great race so far.
On this table, away in the sun. Oh.
I won the first DNF.
Is this your chair?
All yours. Out from Massaback aid station. Fixed a little problem with my foot. Was big toe was rubbing on something. Don't know what, but it was enough to have cut through all my tape. So put another layer on it, and hopefully it's gonna fix. So here, bridge is out.
Good luck, buddy. See you in the morning. Good work. That way. One of those might
Thanks,
be good.
Danny. Yep. Good job. Keep it up.
So a couple weeks before, there was some flash flooding, and even the past week, a lot of thunder, and you can see all of these trees knocked down, grass plowed. All of this would have been probably underwater, even as much as 5 days ago. That would have been a very different race. So it's definitely getting hot out. I've been trying to do some run walk, but heat is definitely getting to me, so I'm just thinking longer game and keeping up on hydration and food so that when temperatures drop a bit, I'll be able to capitalize. The last aid station filled up with 4 liters at a time. Oh, I thought that was gonna be really heavy and hard. And it was definitely a challenge for running a bit, but it is nice to have that now. Next aid station should be about an hour. Just keeping going. It's really nice here in the valley though. These are still really pretty. Although the sand's a lot deeper than I expected. The long break at aid station. I think I really needed it. I'm trying to drink as much as I can, get a bit out of the sun, try and eat what I could. Running out of water there. There's no more tailwind. No more pop. Run out of water, so I didn't get filled up, but I got some lemonade, some water, and back up. So I got about 2 liters. And excuse me, in about 7 kilometers is supposed to be a water drop, but how much water is actually there going to be there, I don't know. I sure hope there's something, because after that is 35 kilometers. Oh, critter. After that is 35 kilometers to the next major aid. So full marathon. If people are coming into the aid station now, they're gonna be hurting and no water for them. I know, kind of sucks. Oh, moving on. Probably a dry riverbed, just judging by, look, trees all of a sudden. I just threw up. A lot of fluid. Everything from the last aid station is in the last hour. I haven't been able to drink much. I tried some lemonade, and that's what triggered it. I'm hoping that maybe now the stomach bloat will ease a bit. Things will get better, but I don't think things are going to get much better until I get out of the sun and this heat. Alright. I'm going to take a little lie down. See if that helps. Back on my feet. I don't know how much better I'm feeling, but a little rest helped. Just a few minutes, and my stomach no longer feels bloated and gross, which is also nice. Maybe I just ate too much. Too much plain water. I don't know. But moving again, and it should be getting cooler. It is already a little cooler now, but it should be getting a lot better pretty soon. Can't wait till that sun goes down. Man, I hope that water station still has some water left. I hit the water drop. I got a little extra water, but there's some guys sitting around rationing it because there's only one jug left. There's like 8 or 10 jugs gone, and there's still people behind. 35 k's to the next aid station. And yeah, it's getting cooler. And yeah, sun's gonna be going down like 3 hours, but to try and do this shit, like even now, with no water, fuck. It's not like the back of the pack people are the ones who are moving especially fast. They're the ones who really need it. It's fucked up. I hope everyone's okay. I hope they do another water drop or something, but I wouldn't want to be the people who are DNFing because they ran out of water. Look at this. We got shade again. This is awesome. Sun's up, but the shade helps so much. Tried one of my last gels. After this, it's gonna be Sour Patch Kids. Ugh. And went down with the water. Try to watch the volume. I also had to stop because my calves were cramping up really painfully. I took the sleeves off. That seems to help a lot. Not sure what that is, but try and make sure I get some electrolytes and stuff whenever I have the chance. It'll take me for a while though. So till then, do what I can. better. My mood's really picked up. Nothing really seems to have changed, but just having that temperature drop, getting the sun out, running again, drinking again. It's really nice and still beautiful. Like, it's great. Great to be able to appreciate it again. Trying to get a little creative with how I'm taking calories. I set a 10-minute alarm, just lay down on the side and just rested for a bit, watched the stars, and then tried to eat. I got 3 big bites down, which is nice. Who knows what that is in calories, but it's something. Feels like a start. And no, I definitely need more. I've got like no saliva. It's very hard to swallow. When I drink too much, I feel bloated and it's tough.
Just hit me with you. You gonna let those dogs get their out a little bit?
I was gonna say, do I need to sign up with you?
You're on my mental checklist.
All right, I like it.
And then I don't know what you got. I don't know if you got one.
I'm gonna get some food.
Throw those dogs out, okay?
Took a long break at that aid station. Fire was nice, but mostly I think I just really needed a chance to get some food, give it a chance to digest so I'm not running and sloshing, and rehydrate. It was at least an hour with no water, and a lot more than that where I was eating. I was getting down just maybe like 100 calories per hour, if that. So I had a big cup of noodles and a bunch of Tailwind, lemonade, sat by the fire, took off my calf sleeves because well, first my calves were really cramping like crazy when I had them on, and I rolled them down. Everything got better, but also even rolled down, they were really cutting off. They're really pinching, cutting off some circulation, I guess. My take on that is that my legs are probably swelling, so I might have some edema. Coming into that aid station, I was feeling really negative. You know, you get dehydrated and everything starts feeling bad. I know I'm not even at 100 kilometers yet. So, you know, you get in a bad mood and start thinking about the whole thing. It's just, I don't know, you can't do that. So I'm glad. Mood's better. Just gonna try and break it down aid station by aid station. I got quite a bit of time on that cutoffs too, so if I need to rest, I got lots of time. Taking like, I don't know, 45 minutes, maybe more. That last aid station really helped. I think I wouldn't have needed that if I was able to stay on top of my food and hydration, but you know, not. So now that we got water again, I'm gonna try and stay on it and see where it takes me. They had the tents there for sleeping, and I see a lot of people sleeping in their crew cars and some of the tents. I would like to sleep today, but I am gonna try waiting until it's like quite warm and or even hot and sleeping then. I don't like moving around in the heat, and so if I can spend an hour or two somewhere sleeping, I think that's going to make the day a lot easier to deal with.
Well, this is definitely part of the course that you would not want to have done like a week ago when it was raining. Out of the island, aid station, I think. Took a nice long break. Used the sleep tent. It was nice. It was there's nobody else around. It's pretty quiet. Got to spend a little bit of time out of the sun. I was planning to go and do my sleep around noon, get out of the peak daylight, and looks like I'll be leaving here at noon, so that's not quite where I was going for, but I did get a chance to lie down, close my eyes, which felt good. Had a burger, got loaded up, ice pack, exposed, hot. Fingers crossed that from every day is getting a little cooler, because after this we'll be moving into LaSalle's, and yeah, this heat. I was talking to guys from Florida, and they're saying they get the heat there, but at least there's shade, trees. There's nothing. Just constant, steady exposure. Tough. Been trying to keep the effort low until it gets a little cooler later in the day. It was nice moving fast at night. So right now, I think the name of the game is just endure. Keep moving, not too fast. Save a lot for tonight. That was nice. Still always a great place to be. leaving Bridger Jack. I felt tough. Sun was really killing. Got another bleeding nose. This one was kind of bad. I think that's the second or the third one. Sure, I'm gonna get more tonight and tomorrow. This dry air and the dust, just murder. This next one, it's looking tough. It's 30 kilometers with lots of climbing. Only good thing I can say is that the sun's going down. It's getting cooler. But I'm carrying so much water that even if I wanted to run, I don't think I could. Everything's just sloshing. But the next aid station, I'm gonna have a change of clothes, which will be great because this shirt is just crystalled with salt. I'm feeling kind of grimy. Really want to get new pairs of socks. Hoping 6 hours. It takes you definitely doing a lot of this in the dark. Had a long sleep. Now at first to kind of lie down, and I was thinking that I really wasn't going to be able to sleep, that I was going to close my eyes and rest. I was thinking, oh, sure nice to put my feet up. And especially like all the climbing, the soles of my feet were feeling really pounded. Just being able to put them up would be nice. And then my alarm goes off, and I look up, and someone's checking in the tent. And I'm like, oh yeah. And I found out like someone else come in the tent, brought their stuff, fully unpacked, and didn't hear any of it. I was like, must have been completely out. So, yeah, I guess I had much longer of a sleep than I thought, which is awesome. Halfway done, pretty good feeling. Definitely the back half is going to be a lot slower, a lot more climbing, and probably a lot. And just movement not as great, but I'm feeling pretty confident so far. Alright, morning 3, moon setting. Sun's rising. Feeling pretty good. Oh yeah, it's a sight. Seeing a lot of erosional damage. See, this isn't even the worst. Like a lot of the road back there was even closed off, but there's a lot of flooding happening in Moab in the last little while, and some of these roads only just opened up like a couple weeks ago. So, and then they had more flooding just this week. So. Yeah, really interesting just to go and watch. Hopefully they go and get patched up, but I think those mountains are our destination. I think that's the La Salles. They've got their own, big enough to probably start causing altitude sickness and big enough to have their own weather. Be quite a hike.
Get her, buddy.
So as tempting and enticing as those clouds and cool weather might be over there in the La Salle, right here it is another it's another hot sunny day with no shade, and that it just really saps the energy. So I'm doing some run walk, but mostly just keeping it easy. And I know now that around like even 4 or 5 o'clock gets a little cooler, more shadows, more shade, and trying to move fast just becomes so much easier. And pushing it too hard right now, well, I mean, the last time I was throwing up, and I don't know if I was heat stroke, but doing a lot of time sitting still and not moving. Yeah, I guess it's just really easy to push too hard. So just doing what I can to keep moving on, and we'll try and make up more ground in the evenings, night and morning. Seems to be working so far. underestimated how long this leg is gonna take. And now I've run out of water. I'm not sure when aid station's gonna be either. Ooh. Yeah, it's hard to, I don't properly appreciate how much more water I need when it's hot like this. I keep having little fantasies of pulling over and napping under a bush or something, but I think that's just gonna just drag it out, because I'm still gonna have to hike back to find the aid station. So unless I'm planning on sitting somewhere for like 4 hours, I'm just gonna keep pushing forward. I think I'm just gonna pay for this by having to spend longer in the next aid station, refueling a bit. Oh, and it's a combination of the sun, the heat, and just the monotony on the road. It really kind of punishes your knees and body, and yeah, hard section.
Especially after you eat.
Okay, I'm back on my feet. Man, you know, once you get dehydrated, it is hard to pull back. Slam a whole bunch of drinks is fine, but then you still need to digest them, and I think that's what was killing me on the first day, why I was throwing up. Just drank too much and nothing was digested, and then trying to go and run again. So I took some half a liter Tailwind, a whole bunch of juice, get some calories as well, and then I was like, I want to take some time to go and get this properly to digest, get in the system so that I'm good on my feet, energy's good. So just took a nap for an hour, and by the wildest thing is, as soon as I stopped, I mean, it was hot, I mean, that's why I was dehydrated, but as soon as I stopped and sat down for a second, I just started shivering like crazy. The medic was saying that all the food, all the blood flow goes from kind of your muscles and your skin to your stomach to go and digest, and that just makes you cold. And damn, did it ever. Like, a hot day, and I was under 3 wool blankets plus a fleece blanket, and before I was finally warm. But yeah, good. And so it also meant that I got to have a chance to have a 1 hour rest, which was not what I was planning for, but still nice. I got some food, I got some water. It looks like the next stretch is just gonna be on the road. Was hearing some thunder and some rain parts of here. So we're just gonna be out like this probably for another 3 or 4 hours, I think. Which is gonna mean that now that I'm out, a lot of this is gonna start getting cooler. It's already 5 o'clock. So mood's picking up. Looking forward to this next bit. Once we hit this next aid station, or it's just, it's gonna be a little rolling, and then after that it's gonna start being the big climb up to altitude. So quite looking forward to that, because that's when the hard bit begins, and also kind of the beginning of the end. Still a lot of race to go, but I think it's like 100 miles left, which, yeah, I mean, it's a lot, but I've done it. I know what 100 miles is. All in all, mood much better, feeling great. Just got to keep this going together. So yeah, let's see it. Just left Road 46 aid station, and now I'm gonna start the big, long 30-kilometer climb up to one of the summits in the La Salle's, Pole Canyon, I think it's called. That's cold, and since we're going to be gaining 1,300 vertical meters, it's going to get a lot more cold up there too, especially when the night goes on. So got all my warm clothes, put on my new warm pants. Also brought my waterproof pants since if I need them. Hopefully it'll be enough. Right now, feeling pretty chilly. I had to take my first little trail nap, just for maybe 5 minutes. But I was really losing a lot of coordination. I was stumbling around, tripping, staggering, and just taking 5 minutes to lie down on the side and close my eyes. They're really nice. Although I think the next time I will use the full bivy sack or some emergency space blanket, because after 5 minutes it did get pretty cold. So I caught up to another runner and it's saying, I was not feeling so good, that I was stumbling, I was feeling uncoordinated, that I stopped eating and wasn't drinking enough, and I was feeling cold, and I paused and I thought, I know how to fix all of those problems. I'm just being, stubborn, stupid, get in my head. I want to push to the finish, just get to the aid station or something. So I stopped, got pants back on. It was nice. Had a big snack, big drink. I'm still peeing a lot, so maybe hydration isn't a problem, but definitely I'm not getting in nearly enough food. So, all right. So I feel like I'm back in. I still feel tired. I still feel a little uncoordinated, but it is nice to actually take steps to remedy some problems.
Oh, yes. Yeah, maybe
This is the second time that I have screwed up my hydration or nutrition plan. Oh, third. And although one was not possible to avoid, and it really takes a long time to fix it. Like, it's just really feels like the lesson here needs to be stay on top of this, and it will save so much time in the end, like carrying a little extra water, especially during that heat in the day. It's like, yes, sometimes I might carry more water than I need to, but and carrying a whole lot does make it hard to run at first. But having to spend so much time at an aid station, eating, waiting for stuff to digest, I kind of took a little chair nap. my mood going in was so terrible, grouchy. It just wasn't. I wasn't making good decisions. Everything. I was feeling wobbly, like I didn't want to go near the edge on some of the trails because I kept stumbling. I didn't want to fall off. Kept kicking rocks. But when I actually fueled and drink, so much different. And it's I feel like I've generally been on it, but this couple of mistakes have really bit me in the butt. I'm a real sucker for races, especially ultras that go through different biomes. And boy, Moab is nailing it here. After like all that blasted red furnace stuff, now coming out here and watching the leaves change, sunrise, there's even frost on the ground. Oh, so nice. Snow, awesome. Glad we missed that. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're okay, Cal? Second to last segment. Both of the two are very similar. This one and the next, they're both about 30 kilometers. They both drop between 1,200 and 1,500 meters, and both have 300, 400 meters of climbing. So you got like one little bump and then a whole lot of descent. Started off a little bit more in the trees, but I think this is gonna be just a lot of it that's going down this road. I wasn't sure how long to expect, so I'm carrying about 2.5 liters of water plus a bunch of boost. So pack feels pretty heavy, and I'm just trying to take it a little softer and easier for now. But, you know, like, if I can do these sections in like 5.5 hours, and that'll leave an hour in the next aid station, or, you know, again, do it faster than that, then we'll be finished by roughly midnight, which will be great. Pretty excited. It's yeah, it's a road, but you're getting a lot of fall colors. It's actually pretty. Feeling pretty chill now. Everything's still good. Definitely feeling more tired. It's coming down actually pretty fast. I was doing that climb, and all of a sudden really starting to feel it. So I took a little, maybe 10-minute dirt nap, but I had to stop actually because it was getting a little chilly. I might take another one, but I'd have to get out like a jacket and stuff, which will just take more time. Hopefully that'll be enough to get me to the next aid station. Might be nice to take a nap. We'll kind of play it by ear. There's no, at this point, there's no time pressure. And I'm not racing for anything, so I might as well make it comfortable. This section is long gravel road, dusty, so boring. My legs are feeling sore, and I could kind of push, but to do that I'd have to care, and I really don't. And now we're on the highway, and pavement's even harder, and I also don't care about running that either. So I was gonna walk it out. There's just so many days on this race where we were doing just hours and hours on dirt roads, and oh god, it's getting to me. Maybe we get a finish around 2 to 4 in the morning or something like that. Let's try. Oh, left the last aid station on the last section. Spent quite a while in there. I think I needed it. I slept for an hour, which felt great. The aid station was amazing. It was it's not a sleep station, but they had a cot set up in a big tent where they had the heaters, so the cots were so toasty and warm, unlike the regular aid station or sleep stations. Todd, the medic, was there and was talking to me a bit about some of the problems that I've been having. And he was saying I might be having too much salt, which is probably leading to the edema, and also maybe even too much sugar. That is leading to kind of symptoms of diabetes, which is too much sugar in the system, and you start peeing it all out. Because a number of times where I was peeing a couple times an hour, even more, even though I wasn't drinking very much. It was all very clear. And he says, yeah, clear is not great. So I had a big egg wrap with some guac and cheese, and so hopefully that will be won't have quite the same sugar spike. Got 4 Boost and brought a little bit of clear water.
I'm noticing after the food, I'm doing a bit of running now. First, the running feels good. I don't have tunnel vision. I'm not like fixating on things. A lot of the hallucinations are down or gone. Yeah, just like 1 hour sleep really helped. And just to call out that I think one of the big things was I did not get any sleep last night. And I don't know if I had a good reason for that. Probably have to make more of a conscious effort to get that in, because it's interesting, it's unexpected, but on these things that I don't necessarily feel like sleeping for days sometimes, but I probably should, and I really have to go and make that, add to a plan and build that in. Ah, 185.
105?
185.
Thank you.
Thank you. Woo! Ah, yeah. Ah, man. Thank you.